Somehow my feet always carry me.
I told her that it's
Barely slept a wink. Best not be bothering me for no reason.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I'm dead tired.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
Where are you going? Still too early to say.
Batal is easily spotted, with its terrain of red earth. You can almost smell the soil on the breeze. Goblins approach! Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
Count on me to keep you safe.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing. Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent? And an important personage, perchance?
Aye. Telly's, her ties to this figure from the neighbouring country have a romantic tint.
Mayhap I'll set out on my own adventure someday.
I'll make a living if I get myself in.
Just imagine the coin we'd gain from selling this.
Deeper pockets make for shallower troubles, they say.
Boots lace, hose, I'm ready.
Best make sure the ox is fed and watered.
Nice to see you again.
At least here I can let down my hair.
Boots lace.
These writings could be of import.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
I'll take any.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
There's got to be something fun to do. Kinda hard. And very squeaky.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Suppose I ought to shut round.
Got nothing to fear if that is not much about me. Somehow my feet.
Worry myself to do much.
When does my watch?
Not much going on.
Why me? Good day, sir.
I'm in fine weather today.
What do you think? Does this suit me?
I'll make a living.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Can't remember the last time I pockets jingled.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet e'er since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel. But you must see that your son, there is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires, I am caring for him as best I can. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray bring my son back.
I will look after him. I swear it. Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. You're not a patient. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Eleanor. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making my... Not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more medicinal... Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? I know 'tis perilous, but there is one ingredient in particular we cannot offer. You would procure it yourself. I am grateful beyond... In that case, might I trouble you to bring me some The slums are a bane to the body's humours, and its residents are oft prone to illness. We do what we can with what little we have, but where all your aid is most appreciated, sir.
Teles, Maya's might can be harvested from phantoms.
Yes, sir. Ah, forgive me. I had assumed you were here to bring me some miasmite. If that's not the case, you will have to excuse me. There's much to be done, and too few...
I'll... Gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
Perhaps.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it. I've got a good feeling about this one. Lucky us. That's worth taking. Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
We'll manage. Whatever comes, we always do.
What is it? Have you brought me something to sate my unquenchable thirst for knowledge? No, a letter. But know that tonight the moon shall again be shrouded in a veil of gossamer. Well, well. I'd not put Disa the capacity for such It is a love letter of a sort, one that draws on ancient symbolism to convey its message. Put simply, what this letter means. A surprisingly saccharine sentiment coming from the Queen Regent. I know not who this Phasus is. What concerns me is this godsway meant. If we can take this letter at its word, and 'twas indeed granted to the Queen Regent, we can surmise that it must. As to what manner of object, however, I can only begin to guess. And I'm not one for pointless conjecture.
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected. We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow. How do I wind up here anyhow?
What should I do?
I swear I've not blinked once. Sometimes I wonder.
Will someone talk about this? I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Such peace. Rain.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long. I suppose all we can do is wait.
That face is eyeing me, I dare say.
These bones can't keep up. Seems naught ever goes right.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet
This place is very dreary.
Out his eyes.
Whatever am I to do?
Where to now?
What is life without a little spice?
Whatever hardships we face, we have little choice but to live on. Such is life. I'm afraid I'm not.
Still a wakeful breeze.
All I need my health. It ought to be said for peace and quiet.
Wonder if anyone else shares my sorrows.
Anyhow, I'll go on an adventure of my own.
Good to see you, Master.
Some of us get complacent and train every day.
I must try to effect a change, but not at the expense of my duty.
Though I cannot be sure how 'twill aid us, I do believe there is more to that letter, and should you learn something, would you be truly? Then my mother and this man... My thanks for looking into this. Alas, I had hoped 'twould be of greater use to our cause. What ought I to do? No one has any care for me beyond my kite.
I'm bloody starving.
It's a thankless job, this. do look them up.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Wives are as discerning with time as with coin.
All seems well here, but who can ne'er be sure?
I dare say I could forget all my troubles here.
Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Such quietude is a blessing.
We cannot accompany you there, Master, but fear not. You'll find us here when you return.
Always sets me to thinking of this place.
So tight.
There's aught to be said. Peace and
Chance to put 5 feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
I like to spark up when people gather.
It's been a hard
Good
day.
day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Dead on my feet. Then maybe I'll keep right here. Dead on my feet. I'm going to go explore.
How can I get more customers to shop?
well met, son. How might I be of service?
Nourish the spirit.
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, hope to see you again.
Now, where was I back?
What am I to do? There are worse things. Travelling in other worlds.
Night time already? I thought 'twas rather dark.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace. I hope you slept well?
There's no easy thing. Making a living as a soldier.
Clean and tidy.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Much obliged, sir.
Well, it takes two to make a sale, and this seller had nothing. Thing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere. I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
Where are you going?
It is dark as pitch, Master. Pray, light your lantern afore I trip. Look faster! Goblins!
I suppose I'll handle this.
Put out that fire! Let's be all go up in smoke! That's the spirit! Glad to be of service. I like that. You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? You'll not live to regret this.
Use Ice's bitter grit to chill our foes to the bone.
You've got the enemy right where I need them. Don't let up! Well, 'tis clear the two of you know what you're doing.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck. I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Strike true, lest the beast flee. You have naught to fear. I'll protect you.
Keep the enemy occupied and I'll make short work of them.
Miss, and you shame us both.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
We make them rue their own impatience.
We were battle ready when they found us. This shan't take long. This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we... combine our efforts. I say we give it a push and see what happens. Ah, I've just remembered. Look how many women we count among our number.
And I've no objections.
There's a cave near here that you haven't explored yet. I found out about it in another world. Shall I show it to you? Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go.
Oi, hand over all the coin in your purse, now.
Challenge if ever I saw one. This will be over and over. I knew it to be so.
Let the elements empower your strikes.
Was most effective. Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen. The night sky is a balm to the battle-weary heart. That's just what I was thinking.
My magics are at your disposal.
Count on me to keep you safe.
Over here!
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
You've given me much to think about. Could you come over here? Here at last. The cavern's depths lie ahead. Onward. Let's be prepared to make our own light before we proceed. Fear not. 'Tis well in hand. I'll get that for you.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
You're safe with me. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Could you come over here?
This gloom has an eerie cast. Fresh air at last. You certainly don't do things by halves, Master. I thought we'd never see the back of that place.
I expect we shan't have need to return here for some time.
Did anyone else see that? What catches the light?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Now we've a great invitation!
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow you.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Be sure to aim true.
What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue?
From this distance, I cannot be sure. We shall have to make our way over to it.
Hand over the coin.
Cyclops would agree. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Unbelievable!
Am I properly equipped for this situation? Mayhap I ought to find a new weapon.
You know, if we adjust our aim a bit, we could break off a tunnel. Like that. A fine display of skill. I'll turn you into a pincushion.
I can see no path to take us onward. It seems we've hit a dead end. Other means of getting over there arisen? I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
assuming there are no monsters around.
We have the law to return for a rest when we're in need of one. Magic's are at your disposal!
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
Let me be the one to collect it. There's a cave near here that you haven't explored yet. I found out about it in another world. Shall I show it to you? Follow me if you would. I know the path best travelled.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
away, if you please. Here already, are we? I'll turn you. I would so enjoy seeing this obstacle smashed to pieces. Ranged attacks are my speciality, Master. Shall I assist? The look of that. Only misery awaits the one game enough to touch it, I fear.
Quite right. Let sleeping dogs lie, as they say.
'Twas a greater haul than I'd hoped, but it's only made me eager to find more treasure.
Pray keep a firm head on your shoulders, lest you be caught unawares.
This battle couldn't have come at a worse time! I only hope our victory's a swift one!
Don't see that every day. I imagine my master would faint were I to return beyond the rift with it.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go. Master, 'twould be prudent to rid yourself of any excess items.
Let's see. What can we do without?
I'll turn you into a pincushion. Treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
frightful cramped here. Perhaps we'd best move along before trouble finds us.
Let us conclude our business and be quit of this place. There is naught to be gained from lingering.
If we're to destroy this, 'twill have to be from the other side.
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy. I suppose your wounds won't heal themselves? Hold just a moment.
'Tis a relief to be out under the open sky.
The air beneath the earth is stifling, to be sure.